Hello everybody, my name is Brody Turner. I'm currently a 21-year-old college student at Kilgore College. It's very important that you get to know me for these next few couple of weeks because I'm going to be giving you speeches over this next month. So this week I took the time to self-reflect and think about what makes me more unique and speech-worthy. So these are those quotes. We're going to start with my family. Now, I'm going to give you some information about my family, my goals and aspirations, and also how I've lived with my eye disease. But we can start with my family. Start with my mom. She taught for 20 years and she's currently not teaching anymore. Really, all she does is help around the house, but she's like the best mom that anybody could ever ask for. She can't see very well. She has the same eye disease that I have. I'll get into that a little more later. But with my dad, he's always been hardworking, really most of the time. Anytime I was living with my parents, he was at work. When he wasn't at work, our favorite things to do were, I would say, golf, watch cowboy games, and then watch Western movies. Big Western guy. That's enough of my parents. We got my little brother. He's just like me, just a lot less cooler. He's 16, but he can definitely kick my butt in golf. I will say that. He's a very good golfer. You'll have to look out for him on the TVs and stuff like that. But now that I've climbed the family shrub, and I've told you all about him, I can now go into more like about my life and aspirations or my goals and stuff like that. My goals in life are simple. Finish school, become a PI. It's not really hard. I like to make things hard though, so we'll have to see. I'll finish Kilgore in the fall of 2026, and then hopefully spring of 2027, I'll start somewhere for my bachelor's in criminal justice. Kilgore, I'm graduating with an associate's in legal studies. So that criminal justice will help me get to the other part of the investigating and stuff like that. Once I become a private investigator or I finish school, my goal is to become a private investigator and hopefully one day open my own firm. Being a private investigator just seems like such a cool job for me, just a lot of ins and outs and stuff like that, and I've always wanted to be in something like that. So now that I've explained to you my family, I've shown you my goals and aspirations and all that, I can now explain more about my eye disease, because I'm sure from looking at me you can't tell I have an eye disease. My eye disease is called RP, retinitis pigmentosa. It basically affects the retinas in your eyes. You can't see in dim lighting. My mom gave it to me. She's had it since she was born, and I was diagnosed with it at 5. There's one in every 200,000 births, there's one case. So it's kind of rare, makes me special, but I believe that it's made me who I am and portrayed what I am to be. You know what I'm saying? So I've explained to you my family, my life goals and aspirations, and I've talked to you about my eye disease that limits me, but limits me in ways that most people think badly, I guess you can say. I believe that it's made me who I am, but it doesn't limit me in the fact of that I hope that you can see me for who I am and not see me for who I am, see me for who I make myself to be and not what the world portrays me. But thank you.